Hello and welcome back to some more Dwarf Fortress. We are continuing our Fated Swords fort. We have been able to get our kingdom up to a really good level, I would say. We're conquering places. I know at the end of last episode, I did send out a group of dwarves to go attack another place and hopefully capture it. We were able to capture them. We just need to get them brought back home. So I sent out my messenger to go do that. We're gonna hit play. We're gonna let this continue. We're gonna quickly double check. I want to make sure that this little guy down here is still right here. Yep, that serpent over here. It's the forgotten beast. Then we won't worry about him for now. We'll continue on. We were getting this all engraved, getting more people visiting. We got a human poet. We got a human spearman. I think there's a couple more people. Yeah, swordsman, hammerman. Good. And then we did trade with the elves over here and gave them a gift. So hopefully they come back and bring some good stuff. Oh, interesting. This guy's a bone doctor and he's got a mask on. And let's see, we did have, I think we sent out the bronze snakes and the ironbacks. Oh no, we sent out the bronze snakes and the talons. And the ironbacks we sent out to raid. So hopefully they'll bring back some stuff. We did send them out to raid to get some livestock. We've got quite a few cave dragons. And what we're going to do with the cave dragons. Oh, yeah, you're a war cave dragon. Look at that cool coloring on it, that red on there. We're going to plan on turning all of our cave dragons to war dragons, at least the males. The females, well, whatever you guys want, we can just leave it in the comment section. I can get them figure out if you want the female cave dragons also made into war dragons or hunting dragons, or we should leave them be. They are a good source of eggs. We got quite a few animals here. We got quite a few rabbits and yaks and alpacas and some llamas, and we're getting, I believe we requested some donkeys so that we can raise a couple of donkeys too. And I was thinking about expanding this out just a little bit, maybe a couple blocks higher, give them a little bit more space to roam. They got plenty of space here, so we can figure that out. Ooh, looks like we have know a few facts about cave dragons. So while making them war dragons, we did get that overall training up. So where is that cave dragons? We got a few facts. That's really cool. I'm hoping we can maybe get an actual dragon here, not just a cave dragon, and we can hopefully capture them and train them. We're getting rope reed production going up really well. We've got a lot of socks lying around, and we'll trade them to the humans. We've got all this. Oh, a couple rumors. That's good for us. And hopefully we can get some more books being written. We got people pondering hardness, more pondering disease classification. This guy's reading a book. And we're just slowly trucking along, trying to keep an eye on this unhappy meter. We have a lot more dwarves in that unhappy side, but for the most part, most of our dwarves are not too bad. It's kind of these couple of humans we have here. We got to recruit and some children. And hopefully with the children not having to do any kind of tasks, these ones, we can get them up in happiness. So this episode, we're planning on probably doing a lot more raiding, see what we can do there, maybe capture some more animals down below, and get those trained in our fortress. And maybe, hopefully, we can get some more training on some of these ones like the eagles. Once these eagles become not semi-wild, but trained again, after they go feral, we'll train them, and then I'll put them back into these little pens I have for them, and we can maybe get those guys properly trained, because last time they almost went crazy before we were like, hey, we really badly need to put this person or these guys in cages in case they do go crazy. We don't want them going wild. Ooh, one of our dwarves took a fey mood, and we did have some pups being born, so we'll get these guys trained up, make them tame, and we'll move them over into our little where we actually have the tame bug bats. Furnace operator. Let's see what he takes. It doesn't look like he's taking a metal workbench, which is unfortunate, but he will take something. And we're getting a lot of our metal objects smelted down, a lot of the stuff that's kind of been brought to us from different places. Ooh, what was that? That was a. Now we're general familiarity with the cave dragons. Good. That's really good to see. Jeweler has been missing for a week. I wonder where you're at, bud. We'll hopefully find you here soon. We have a petition. You want to reside here? Sure. You can reside and entertain citizens and visitors. So this is Stead Creature Granite. Sure. And we can actually say, hey, now that he's a permanent resident, I should be able to put him as a performer. Let's see if I can find him. Stead. We'll go by name. We'll scroll down and see if we can find Stead. Huh. Guess he's not popping up here. Guess he's just not someone I can give a job to like that. You've claimed a clothier's workshop. Let's see what kind of clothes you're making. Pigtail cloth. Interesting. And we're just going to kind of let our dwarves get to work. We have a lot of these clothings around here that, hey, we might want to try to, we'll probably try to sell, get rid of a lot of stuff we don't need. We got all our levers hooked up. Ooh, the Ironbacks have returned. Good. Let's see what happened on their mission. Hopefully it's in and out real quick. It's quiet yet undetected. Took some livestock. Good. Probably means we got some more cave dragons. Yes, another cave dragon, another 2 cave dragons, some beak dogs. Good. That's what I wanted to see. Slowly take away from their groups and bring some more to us. It looks like our melt objects is. Looks like we have no more melt objects. Or objects to melt, which is actually good for us. Means our dwarves can start working on other things. We have plenty of steel, I want to say also. If we look at the bars over here, we got lots of iron. Let's see if I can. Copper, there's our steel. 217. So we'll start telling them, hey, we need some steel stuff. We should have plenty of gear for all our dwarves, but we can do a little quick check real quick. Let's go to your equipment. I believe you guys, let's look at, oh, you guys are all leather. I'm not worried about that. Details, you guys are all steel. You have everything you need. You have everything you need to. Perfect. Looks like we're really well on the steel objects, so I'm not too worried about that. Yes, our ironbacks are coming back. Hopefully we can get these talons and the brown snakes here soon. We did deal with a attack earlier this spring. Really small attack. I'm kind of surprised, but that's fine with us. We can actually, once we get this group back, we'll send some groups out to go take places. Maybe I might send the the Ironbacks down to take that 10 population place, and maybe send the Bronze Snakes and the, oh man, I keep forgetting, it's the pages, the talents of paging. Oh, good. These guys have come back. And we'll get them all into groups to gear up your Confident Mace Dwarf, your hauling stuff, is because you're not actually part of a group anymore. But once everyone comes in here, I will reallocate people to their respective groups. Good, these guys are milking stuff. Hey, let's prioritize that, please. You're prioritizing that. We're making plenty of cheese and milk from these guys. We got those cave dragons. We'll put them over here in our pen and pasture. Let's go by name and let's go cave dragons and beak dogs. Yep, these are the new beak dogs we just got in. And cave dragons. These are the new cave dragons we got in. Good. Merchants will be leaving soon. That's perfectly fine with us, and we'll say we might need a butcher's. Well, we got plenty of meat, but we also have plenty of meals, and I'm glad that none of them are really going rotten. So, prepared food. Yeah, we got, as you can see, plenty of prime food over here. And we're smoothing out all of our bedrooms, also kind of increasing the value of each of the dwarves' rooms. This looks like it needs to be smoothed out also. We'll designate that while we're here. I'll do the big chunks like that, and then I'll swap over just to the small little things so I can just kind of click through that. Makes it a little bit easier, faster. There we go. And we'll swap back over to that so we don't forget. Ooh, we got an angry dwarf in here. May have been one of our dwarves that were out hunting, or not hunting, but we're out on battle. Oh, it doesn't look like it. Maybe it's one of the humans became angry again. Child, you're the recruit. 2 angry people here. I'm not sure where that last little angry person is. Oh, there he is. Yeah, I believe you were part of a military group. Yeah. Proficient fighter, disciplined dodger, striker. Yeah, you're definitely part of a group. I'll leave these guys be maybe for a moment to let them make merry, have some fun. And let's check down here. Let's actually smooth out all this, please. Because this is where we're going to set up a little garden for like statues. And it seems like they have finished encrusting different things. Yep, all these have been encrusted. Let's see what rooms need these. Oops, BFB, not BNB. And we'll get all these dwarves that don't have a cabinet, some extra cabinets. I know there's more over here, but I want to make sure I got anyone that has any clothing lying around that doesn't have a cabinet. I want them situated first, because I know for a fact they need it, like this person. You've got a cabinet. You even got a coffer too, a chest basically. You need to put more clothes in here. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, you're pretty good. You got that. Might eventually give them a second cabinet if that one's already filled up. But all the doors on this level look like they don't exactly need it, so we'll just fill in these ones that don't have them. Those are all set. This guy definitely needs one. Oops. EFN. That's our hotkeys for those. We'll get everyone pretty well situated. Looks like these guys all have some. These ones all have some. I know it's a little chaotic. I could have been a little bit more meticulous with my cabinet placement, and usually I am. I've been trying to elect to be a little bit more kind of wherever the dwarf feels like it is. I have that, like, hey, this guy wants their cabinet right here. That's why they're placing it there, and not just everyone having the same exact location in every single room. Give it a little bit of character. But we're getting this all set up. Oh, you definitely need a cabinet. Looks like for the most part everyone is good on this level. Let's come down here, and there's probably plenty that need some over on this level. And I see these ones down here, and we'll get them that cabinet. There we go. All those are set. And now I want to come down to this level where we're actually storing all of our stuff, and this is going to this jeweler workshop. I have it connected to that. And with this, I'm going to change what I want in here. And I'm going to change it from shale to, well, we'll see what kind of statues we want. We'll go rock statue. And let's see what kind of stones we have. We have plenty of clay stones, cinnabar, gabbro. I did like that color of the jet, and we have a lot of jet too. We have 300 of that. So I might go jet again, just because I like that dark kind of coloring. Some mudstone in there. Yeah, we'll go jet, but if you guys want to see some other statues or other color statues in here, just leave it in the comment section. I can get that adjusted. So instead of cabinets, we want the statues, and we want them made out of jet. I could just leave it at statues because those don't, or give it all the different types of stone and just leave it at statues because there's no other statues made out of any other stones. And we'll get that set up, and once we start seeing some statues in here, we'll start encrusting them with different gems. And in the meantime, we'll look to see what kind of gems we can cut that we have a lot of. We have 36 carnelians. Sorry if I butchered the pronunciation on some of these gems. I'm not a gem expert. I know a couple things, but definitely not someone that is crazy knowledgeable in this department. And we'll get that all set. Now it looks like we have everyone all set and ready to go. And we'll come back down to our kind of level over here. We got plenty of kaolinite still, and we can decide, hey, we might want to make some porcelain things. Clay. That's what they'd be out of, but technically the porcelain is different. Or the kaolinite, if you want to make clay crafts and you can designate the kaolinite, we make a bunch of porcelain crafts, which is a nice little price, and we can actually make some clay statues also. We can make these out of porcelain. We can get some 10 porcelain statues in here. And, oh, does not let us designate those. Let's see what I can do for that. Actually, I shouldn't have to designate because we don't have any other clay besides the kaolinite. So let's go over here, clay statue, yeah. We'll just make 10. We'll do it this way. And I want this to also include clay. Porcelain? Yeah, porcelain. We'll get some jet and porcelain statues up in here. Those merchants have left. And we're getting plenty of stuff. A lot of rope reed stuff being made. And our dwarves are experts in at this point, so we're getting a lot of masterpieces. We got this all set up. We got this all hooked up too, so that if we do get attacked, I can close this off, lock everybody in here. We have enough food to kind of, or stuff to kind of last them. I think that should be good. We'll just let this play along. And we can't really cut down too many trees, so I'm trying to cut, or make sure I'm not cutting down any trees. And if I do, I want them to be the huge ones. Because although we do have plenty of wood right now, if we need to make more barrels, that uses a bunch. If we need to make more bins, that uses a bunch. But I think we are pretty set on everything for now. So that's really helpful. Bunch of sheets of paper that need to be made into quires, or quires. I'll call them quires. We'll stick with that. Might have to look up the pronunciation at another time. I want to look at this, so well, it looks like you still need to be back. These guys might have been the dwarves that took over as the leadership in these different areas, so that's why they're not here anymore, although we have all our dwarves in our place, at our place. Oh, looks like they've begun their mysterious construction. We can kind of see what they all have here. So he's got cloth, some copper bars, some chestnut logs, some bronze bars, some pig iron bars, and a couple bones, and some gems. And to make up for that one pig iron bar, we'll We'll smelt the pig iron bar up somewhere around here. Right there. Good. And we got more steel being made. This is our lineup over here, and all of our furnace dwarves should be able to take a little break from their melting of objects. And we might say, hey, we need to start making some other stuff. But in the meantime, we've got plenty of gear. We'll see what kind of armor we have. I'm not worried about that stuff. A lot of good quality stuff, although some of these steel breastplates are on the weaker side, or not as high quality, although they still are steel, so that probably goes across the board on a lot of this stuff. We'll get some more steel breastplates made up just so that we can possibly get some better quality ones. And in the meantime, you know what? We're going to find one of our doors and we're just going to kind of keep an eye on them. Human spearman. I wonder, does that human, I believe it's the bard. I wonder if he pops up around here somewhere. Doesn't look like it. But he might, if we come over here, tavern keeper, he might have rented a room over here maybe? No? Interesting. Yeah, we only have that one rented room by our tavern keeper. And let's check on that one angry dwarf over here. Human swordsman, I believe he was further up. Ah, right here. Your laborers, you can take off hauling. You are a smelter. Take off building. We'll take off smelting. We'll just follow you around and see what you're up to, buddy. And you can see down here in the bottom left where it says what they're actively doing. So after they store this in the bin, they should go and maybe socialize, drink, eat, do something else. Oh, you're picking up equipment. You're going to go to some individual training. Well, you're not even part of a group, bud. I want you to go make merry. Ooh, a new forgotten piece. Towering three-eyed scorpion. It has large mandibles and is raving. Its pale exoskeleton is waxy. Beware its poisonous sting. Let's see where he's at. He's also down here on this level. Looks like he's just chilling here for now, maybe? Okay. I want to keep an eye on him for a second before I leave him be, but he might be stuck over here, which isn't the worst for us. Oh, he is doing a little swimming, so we do know he can swim. So we'll go F7. We'll pull this lever first, and we'll keep an eye on him. Please and thank you. I believe about where he was. Where exactly were you? Further down. Yeah, I think he was over here somewhere. We had some dwarves around here. Hopefully they can get away in time. Let's follow you. Hopefully you can get that and get out. Good. You are moving and you should hopefully be able to beat this guy out. Let's just keep an eye. Maybe this dwarf went up. Yep, he's going that way. Oh, another forgotten piece. An enormous quadruped. Composed of amber, has 4 broad horns and is a giant gaunt appearance. Beware its poisonous gas. Ooh. That's way down here on this level. Hey, we're gonna say, everyone, please go to your burrows. Or go to the burrow. Please and thank you. We're gonna pull this lever. We're gonna come back down here, this F8. Mechanic. Yeah, hurry up and load your trap. We do, oh, the reason these guys are still here is we haven't designated a spot for them, but hopefully he can get out in time. That lever should be pulled and he should be going this way out of here. Let's check on this other guy. This is very intense. So that's been pulled. Whew. And I'll come over here. We'll go to other and they should be close to the bottom, yes. Okay, you're making your way this way. Let's go F8. We'll hit play. Hold this lever, please, and thank you. Ooh, okay, there. Forgotten Beast is attacking this creeping eye. That's good for us. Gets him distracted. No job. Well, you should be able to come up this way, bud. We'll get this other lever pulled over here. Pull lever, please. And we need to make sure we keep an eye bouncing back and forth between these two Forgotten Beasts, just to make sure that... Okay, you're wandering your way up here. Hopefully up into this area. And we can pull these levers. We got this guy coming back. Herbalist, I'm not sure what you're up to. Check back down on this guy. Okay, he's starting to pathfind back through here. Okay, we need to make sure we get this lever pulled immediately, please. Pull the lever, good. Should give our dwarf enough time to get out of there and for that to close. Come on. Yes, okay, good. He should path this way now. Alright, let's check out on the other one. This is kind of intense, making sure that... Okay, you're still a little ways away, that we don't have to worry right now. This other quadruped is kind of quick. Yes, please pull this lever now, and pull this lever now. It's F8, let's double check, and we might have to pull this lever also. Yep, please pull that lever now. Sleek pigtail left glove. Alright, we got another artifact there. Good. Well, we got this poisonous Forgotten Beast, and hopefully we can get him captured here soon. Let's go. Come on, dwarves. Pull the levers. And just in case, I'm going to also pull this lever. That might have been the perfect one. Yes, good. Okay, he's captured, I believe. Let's double check on our other Forgotten Beast wandering around here. There we go, that's all set. Let's show where this is linked up to. Hey, we don't actually need that lever pulled. And we can pull this one again, because this is the one that's linked up to this one. And we've got another Forgotten Beast captured. Whew. Let's take a look at our enemy down here. You're going over here and you're going to maybe attack something over here? I don't know. We can't quite see over here. We might have to check that out when we have the chance. Maybe dig something this direction so we can actually see out here. believe you're just a random pathway, but what we can do is we can maybe dig up and then maybe dig down to this section, but not with that forgotten beast wandering around. And just to be on the safe side, you know what? I'm just gonna pull this lever. That way I can let my dwarves roam freely and do what they're doing. And once this guy pops back up, I might try to get him back over here. So we can do that. Please and thank you. And that has been pulled. That means I'm good to let my guys do what they want. So we can get this pulled. Please and thank you. And then I believe the one over here pulled also. Please and thank you. And then what is this? The creeping eye or the creeping eye. I can get those ones moved up to our arena area. So we'll do creeping eye. Good, and they have pretty much cleared this out over here. Looks like we have, let's get this stockpile. We'll repaint this stockpile and we'll include all of that stuff right here. Perfect. So our dwarves should bring stuff up and put it in this spot. Let's get a door right there, please. A lot of stuff we can probably break down over here when we have the chance. They're pulling stuff out of these I've designated to be dumped, and they put them right here, and then we can pull the lever and get that all destroyed. Good. Two more forgotten. Well, this guy is still wandering around over here somewhere, but we'll keep an eye, see when he pops up. Maybe he ends up fighting this other forgotten beast that's chilling over here. Maybe I go like this, I pull this lever, and I let that one dog down here. Let's see if we can free him up before get him back here before this guy comes back. We'll keep an eye. We'll make sure that we don't see him any at all. And he's currently not showing up right there. As soon as this goes away, you know what? I'm also going to say this right here. You can be free. As soon as that lever's pulled, that war dog should come back down around here. Yes, there we go. Pull that lever again, please. No reason for our war dog to die because we're forgetful and that guy comes and kills them. So we've got quite a few forgotten beasts now. The one I do worry about is this poison gas one. It's because poison gas, you don't know what kind of poison gas. It could be something that's completely harmless to your dwarf, or it could be something that, hey, your dwarves breathe it in, and then 5 minutes later, they die. Ooh, another unhappy soul. Let's see who you are. You're recruit. Have couple dwarven childs. 1, 2. Oh, axe dwarf. What are you unhappy about? You know what? We're gonna set you on a schedule of off duty for now. We'll let you have some fun. Whew. And we're gonna pull this lever again. Now that everything here has been smashed. We'll designate a bunch more to be dumped into that location too. They should pull the lever before they dump more objects, but this is just to be a little preemptive, clear out some of this extra space over here. Which one of you guys needs to pull that lever? Maybe, yeah, the child, I'm guessing. Nope. You pulled it. Nope. Come on, one of you guys. You're making some coke. That's fine. What in the world? Oh wow, they've already made all those breastplates. Haha, there's our puller, this dancer. As long as none of our dwarves step right here, we should be good. And I'm gonna also designate this as a restricted traffic area, so unless they absolutely need to walk here, they are not allowed to. Good. And that's pulled. Looks like this guy is nowhere to be found, which is good, but he is going to be wandering here forever. Maybe he comes down and... Oh, did he? Nope. He did not kill these pawn grabbers. But it is apparent that he is back on the screen. We'll just kind of keep an eye on him, see what he does. Maybe he goes and kills those pawn grabbers. Maybe we get lucky like that. Maybe there's some animals over here that have been wandering around that's been restricting new things from spawning on this level. Nothing I can see here, or at least no new things. If anything new was, it'd pop up right here at the bottom. But I'm thinking once our Ironbacks get back to normal training, let's check out their monthly schedule. They're on currently no orders next month. They are back to training, and that's when I'll send them out. And you know what? Let's get some bronze snakes up in here. Yeah, hunters, thresher, hunters, hunter, you too. Alright. And then let's look at our towns of paging. Let's assign a leader. Yeah. You guys are definitely all fighters. You two. And alright, that's not too bad. I'll get all these dwarves back into doing some training. Just want to keep an eye on this, see where this guy goes. We should have this all cordoned off so nothing can get back into our fortress from here, so we're safe from this guy. Got more soap being made up. We got plenty of tallow to make soap. We might be even saying, hey, we can use that for meals again, but we've also plenty of food in general for meals. Blackberries for both, yep. Prickleberries, plum pellets for both. Yeah, all these seeds, we got plenty of seeds that we're trying to get rid of also. Not the rock nut, of course. The white millet, maybe white millet. All this can be made into drinks. Bunch of drinks around here. All our tallow is, including that tallow and the guinea fowl tallow. We'll hold off on that. And we have a lot of eggs. A lot of beak dog eggs, a lot of turkey hen eggs, guinea hen eggs, crundle eggs, geese eggs. We even have a decent amount of cave dragon eggs. Oh, wow. we're now this is now the capital. All right. Well, let's see what we can do for this guy. He is the king. He deserves some royal place. So we'll build him up right here. We've got this all nice and clear. Let's take that down and we'll get him a royal bedroom. I'll get that all set up for him. This will be nice and huge. I mean, he is the king after all. Or the queen. Not sure which one is the ruler, but there we go. We'll get that. A migrant has arrived. Let's find our king. We also have the outpost liaison now. Let's see. Where are you, Mr. King? Ah, the king. You have a spouse and 6 children. Your eldest daughter is actually our messenger. Interesting. You are a planter. You got no other skills. You're a competent Marks dwarf. All right. Well, you know what, Mr. King? Let's see if I can find you. Maybe you can. Can you join a military group? I doubt it, because you would show up further up there. I was gonna see if you can join your own group and maybe once a month go out and do some training. The queen consort can, and she'll join a military group. She's not gonna do anything besides just occasionally a slight military little training here and there, and the outpost liaison also. Craftsdwarf, Spinner Dwarf, Miner Dwarf. You guys are all legendary dwarves. So all you guys are part of his entourage. Yeah, I don't see the king around here at all. So you guys, the blockade of rumors, we'll call that good. We'll get your back to squads, get your schedule set up, and we'll do it so that you got some staggered training. So we'll do 1 month in the spring and 1 month in the fall, and we'll set you to that. We got a lot. That's really cool that happened. I probably could do the training over here. Get your own little room kind of far away from everyone else. We'll get your training set up right here. And then we also need a spot for the training of our other military group, and we'll get one right over here, pretty close to the entrance. And that'll be for that other group. We'll create another squad for them. But yeah, we'll get this cleared out. As you can see, now we have our monarch, the king. Ooh, we also need one for the outpost liaison. We'll get him a semi-decent room, not as big as the king's room, of course. Only the best for the king. Get that set up, and then this can be your bedroom. Perfect. And I want to main prioritize and say, hey, this right here is 7. This is 5. You guys will mine this first, and then you'll dig into here and realize, hey, I need to dig this out. And then same way with this, I'll 7 this. There we go. Put that back into play right there. Now the one thing with having both a king and a duchy / mayor is they're going to have different little tasks for us to do over here, and hopefully we got what we need to make what they want, but Good. We've got some more people. Ooh, I did want to check out that Forgotten Beast. Let's just see where they're chilling at. Oh, they're wandering around. They're way up here in the top part of the mini map, so they're far away from the other people. We have a lot of baronesses and barons visiting. Interesting. Countesses and diplomats. Ooh, man, this has been an exciting episode between two Forgotten Beasts. Um, the king arriving, us being fairly safe, I believe. I wonder what happened to the other. I think his. Let's see if I can find that person. It was Stadid or something like that. Starts with an S. Stead. Ah, and you're actually making clay statues, so that's fine with me. But we'll give you some other tests. Skills. You're dabbling bone carver, dabbling. I'd rather have you be a dancer up here in this area. Let's see if I can find him under performer. Stead. Hmm. Surprised I do not see him. Let's go by name again. Oh, he does not show up over here. Interesting. Maybe he's just in general just one of those guys, and he'll go and dance whenever. We're now expert jabberer trainers. Perfect. That means over here we can take out jabberers. We can come down here to our arena area, and we can say jabberers can be brought down here because we don't need them up top anymore. And I'll go through and I will undesignate any kind of jabberer from doing any kind of training now. Now that we're all properly trained with them. And this might take a little while. As you can see, we have a lot of war jabberers, but that's fine with me. You guys don't need any kind of training anymore because, well, because we're at the max level we can go with them. That's the thing. If you don't go any higher, I would keep them being trained, but our overall training will not go up from being expert. So there's no need for us to waste any more time on any of these jabberers. Wow, we have a lot more than I thought we had. There's the last of it. Good. Good. Boom. That's all set. More bunnies being born, more alpacas growing up. I believe this guy has been trained properly, so we can get him into here. Let's find giant sparrow. Right here, I believe where the eagle was, there was giant sparrow. And they'll take him out of this cage and they'll put him up here. And we'll take a look down here. We do need to get that king a bedroom as soon as possible. Oh, we also need them to get a tomb. We'll make something fancy over here. So I'll do this as a 4 also. Maybe something like this. We can get some statues in these little crevices, or we'll dig it out like that. this 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll don't need this one then. We'll get that all set up, engraved, and made into a tomb. We also need one for our outpost liaison. We'll get one set up over here, slightly smaller. One, we'll get that just so there's no overlap to make sure, and we'll get it like this. And actually, because I want it more centralized, we'll do something like that. We'll get you moved over also. We'll get this turned to a 5 so that they finish digging the other spot first. You can be a 7 because I don't need this dug out quite yet. Back to floor. Do this 1, 2, 3, 4 on either side. Perfect. Seven there. Perfect. We'll let this play along. Whew. Yeah, I want them to finish digging all this out first. For smoothing out stuff, I want this to be priority 1, please, and thank you. We'll do what we can first. That should get them onto smoothing that area for our king. Yeah, we got a lot of smoothing, a lot of engraving to do. Look at your guys' schedule. There we go. You are training, so we'll take a look at these guys, maybe prepare to send them out. Also, our talons up here are prepping. Well, we do not want our messenger. She's actually the king's daughter. So instead of you, Ebid, I know. We get these guys are new people. We can get this farmer in there. That's fine. Because as the king's daughter, I do not want you to be dying and getting our king anywhat unhappy. You actually have a daughter, so that means the king has a granddaughter. Cousin is the countess. This guy's nephew is the baron. We have an axe lord. Is your nephew also interesting? Fourth eldest daughter is a baroness. Let's see. Does the granddaughter show up here? It does not. But let's go under the you relations king only daughter. Let's see if you show up. Father paternal grandfather is the baron. Maternal grandfather is the king. Interesting. And now that all those statues are set up over here, we're gonna crust them. Crust furniture with cut gems, please, and we'll do that forever. Well, actually, we'll do that with just the clear tourmalines, and we'll do that again with the turquoise. Let that play out. Maybe we put the porcelain statues in the king's room instead. Or just the jet statues. We should hopefully we'll get this done. We gotta get the other place dug out. Let's check down at our Forgotten Beast buddy down here. See where you're at. Oh, you're getting closer to a lot of our stuff. And maybe we open this up, maybe we don't. I do not want our king to be being killed anytime soon. Let's get our. Does our king? Do you have any work details I can give you? Ah, the king. Yes, the king can be given tasks. You know what, king? We are known for our clothiers, so you can be a clothier also. Also, along with the queen consort. Both of you guys get to work. Let's see if we can trick that thing being pulled into there. I'll keep an eye on it down here. It should be somewhat close. Maybe it's going after the other forgotten beast right now. It's just kind of chilling around here. But if we can get him off the table and we can get this out of our area, maybe we can get some a little bit more safer space down here. Struck brimstone. Interesting. You're not really doing anything that I want. I want you to be kind of beelining it towards us, but we'll just keep an eye. If I see any dwarf kind of wander over here, I'll automatically tell them to pull that lever, and they should have it pulled before they get anywhere near. That's fine. These guys are sparring. It looks like our main group of dwarves, the Ironbacks, are back to doing their training. Let's look at their equipment. They're pretty well equipped, I would say. You have to get your stuff still, please. Where's your items? Okay, you do have a steel spear. In that case, we'll send you out. War with them. We'll get this hamlet. Conquer and occupy the Ironbacks. Nope. Pull that lever now, please. I do not want that child to be killed. And we should have it closed well before he gets over here. Hopefully our dwarfs don't take too long getting onto it. Especially with the forgotten beast wandering around down here. I imposed a ban on certain things. Let's see. So helms. He'll make us have create more helms. So that's actually a good thing for us. Because I don't plan on ever selling helms, and if we create more, that's perfectly fine too. F7, that's closed up. So once you realize, hey, and we'll just leave. All right, let's try this again. Also pull these levers, yeah, please. Just keeping an eye. Good, the Ironbacks are going out. Because we're being captured in this smaller. He seems like he's kind of a slower forgotten beast. Wherever he's wandered off to. But I do want to check out that area in the top right and see what we can find up there. And I might just eventually be like, hey, don't even worry about it. We'll just keep this close, keep everything out of here for a while. More barons visiting up here in our decorated hall. You guys are not doing anything, but that's fine. Go enjoy some activity. You guys are like grandsons and sons of important people. Keep an eye on his stuff down here. And yes, like I said, I'll keep an eye on this guy for a little while. Let's see where he's going. He's not going towards our fortress, which is a great thing, but he's also not going towards our fortress, which is also a bad thing because I'd rather hurry up and capture him. Interesting. There's a blood spot over here. Giant cave toad. Maybe it went and killed that. Maybe it's coming over here to kill some more. All right. Pull that lever now, please. All right. We don't want anyone wandering. We'll just leave that be for a while. We'll see what we can do. We got plenty of space, and I think this is pretty well cleared out. We're gonna set up some cages, and we're gonna set up a new arena fight. We'll probably premiere that next episode, but for now, we'll get it all set up. We'll get some rat folk up in here, like we did that previous episode, or that previous fight. Pretty much both previous fights, we had the rat folk up top. More people visiting, I'm guessing. Yep, Baroness, weather's clear, that's fine. No more rat folk there. We should have some more, yeah. I was gonna say, we should have plenty of rat folk. You guys are sparring. Another Baroness visiting. We'll get this set up, and I might even wait and do that in between episodes. We'll get goblins set up over here on this right side. We'll get the jabberers on the left side. Those jabberers are allies of the Olm people, so I might weave in a couple Olm people with the jabberers. We also do have that Minotaur and the Cyclops, and maybe we can do a quick just between those two and see who fights it out and wins, and then the winner has to fight everyone else. But yeah, we'll get some jabberers on this left side. Maybe an Olm person in there too. Wonder what they'll do, because if I release a jabberer that we have trained, if it will act differently than if it's not trained. It's a nice little experiment going on there. Oh, we do have some cages. That are metal, and I don't want any metal ones. Oh, you're actually tin one right there. I guess that's fine for now. But if we can, wooden ones are the way to go. They hold the creatures where they need to be, and they still allow us to carry them pretty easily. Another Omen there. Another Omen there. Oh, we have conquered the place to our far south. I don't think there's any more rat folk in this group, but we'll see if they've maybe Birchin. Yep. Alright, we have conquered that holding. So what we'll do is we will send our messenger out to go bring back all these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I wonder if one of them died. Let's see. Struck down by the dwarf. Struck down by the dwarf. That's good. And it got last goblin. Alright, so it looks like none of our dwarves actually got killed. So good. Maybe one of them just became the leader of this place. Alright. You know what? I think I'm ready to send. Oh, where are you guys? Bronze snakes. And the talons. You know what? You guys can actually go out and take. That's 50, 40, 40, 40 over there maybe. I think that might be the next smallest one besides these 10. What 10 should be easy. Send a small group and conquer it kind of thing. Oh, there's a 20. We'll do the bronze snakes and the talons. And we want to conquer and occupy. We'll send those guys out. They're digging this out. That means they've successfully cleared out all this. I want that all set, and I want that all smooth. And sure, you guys can dig this. You shouldn't have done that. You should have been going over here, but that's fine. I might say, hey, don't worry about this stuff. Go do other things, please. Like digging out their tombs. We'll change that all to 3. So they'll dig this out first because this is going to be the king's. But we did not actually check out the king. I quickly looked at him, but let's see his personality. He has great creativity, great memory, good intuition, and a good kinesthetic sense. Needs alcohol to get through the workday. Let's see his values. He personally values eloquence and finds maintaining decorum silly, fumbling waste of time. He dreams of raising a family. Oh, bud, you definitely have a well-raised family. He likes aluminum, giant rhino horn, giant sparrow tooth, ooh, interesting, amber, and helms. So definitely we'll get a lot of either don't make helms or make helms. And that'll be his only thing that he requires us to do. So that's fine. And King, you can actually also become a scholar, because you know what? You are the king. You should be well versed in everything. See if I can find him. Yep, king. And the queen consort can also become a scholar too. And the outpost liaison. Oh, that's the duchess. Perfect. All right, these new guys, maybe they can bring some ideas to our kingdom. We'll unselect you, and we'll let that continue. Yeah, we got this all boarded up. You shouldn't be doing anything. Let's see if there's any news from abroad. 107. We're looking for 108. Oh, right here. Army marched there. Became the overlord. Ooh. Let's see if I can unclick that. Oh, well, their humans are fighting the elves. That's fine with us. Nothing new there. Nothing new around here. 107, 107. Everything was known. Looks like more stuff being known about our kingdom over here. 106, 107. Oh, we'll have to make sure we keep the king safe. Maybe once we capture everything, we can eventually be like, okay, we can leave this be, and our kingdom will properly thrive. And next time the dwarves do come to trade in the autumn time, I'm going to gift out a lot of stuff because I have so much. Okay, yeah. You are now the king or the ruler over there. You don't have as much gear as you should have, but that's, I guess, fine. Oh, that uniquely named dwarf part of this group has become the leader over there. Interesting. Maybe the king gets a couple war dragons. I like that idea. Yeah, let's do that. We'll give the king a couple of war dragons and then the queen also. I like that idea. He can have four, she can have two, and the outpost liaison can have one. You're fine there. Oh yeah, I need to go by name. A little bit easier to go through. Should be at the top maybe? Nope. At the bottom is the war. Yes. War dogs, war cave dragons. You can go to the king profession. The king, about middle way. Right there. Maybe I just scroll down and find the king again. He's a scholar now, so there we go. We'll give the king a handful of war dragons, follow him around, and hopefully keep him safe. And we'll probably give the messenger one too, maybe. A family member of the king. There we go. You get the first 3 war dragons, Mr. King. We'll get the queen consort a couple also. We'll do 3, 2, and then 1 for each other important person. King, queen consort. Let's find the outpost lead. We'll give the messenger one because I didn't realize you are the daughter of the king. Manager, surgeon, no one else is really outpost liaison. And then where's our duchess? You can have one too. Duchess. Alright. Good. You guys all have your war dragons and we'll take them out here. Because that way they go and they travel with the dwarves and they walk around with them and protect them and hang out with them also. Let's see, you don't have any kills, right? Okay, I don't know how you got some skills in fighting, but interesting. We did never add those new bug bats to this. Let's see if I can find the bug bats now. The baby ones at least. Bug bat pup, bug bat pup. Yeah, you guys can come join this group over here. Good, everything is moving along. Once we start getting down on me, I will probably kill a couple more of our beak dogs. They should be encrusting more statues. They haven't dug that out yet, but they are smoothing out all the king's room, and we can delegate, hey, this is your office area over here. Accept, give you to the king, and then the dining hall for y'all. Accept, we'll give that to the king also, and well, it looks like I might have to get rid of this part. That can be part of the office. That's fine. And then a bedroom. Oh, I'm in the wrong one. Oh, I need to unselect that. That's what I was doing wrong. Except, oh, I guess you have some overlap. Okay. Get rid of that. Except bedroom for the king. Good. Yeah, decent. We still need to get the tomb made up. All this fully furnished. We still need to get you all set up. But that's not looking too bad. And once we get this all engraved and all filled up with stuff, we should be good. We can make the king some stuff. You need 5 armor stands, so we'll take a look at what we need. So for you, you need 5 armor stands, 5 armor rack or weapon racks, 10 chests, 5 cabinets. Okay, that's easily doable. So 10, 5, 5, and 5. Then you need 3, 2, 2, and 2. Okay. We'll see what we can make these out of. Rock cabinets, we need 7 of those. And let's see what we want to make them out of. We'll make everything out of the same stuff. Cinnabar, we got not too much marble. I'm kind of surprised there. Saltpeter, ortho class, that might be an interesting one. Limestone granite, I like that. We'll make them out of granite. We'll make a bunch of granite ones, and we'll need rock coppers. We'll make these ones out of granite also, and we need 13 of these. Then we need some rock armor stands, also made out of granite, and we only need 7 of these. And then rock weapon racks. We'll make 7 of these also. We'll make them out of granite also. We'll call that good. Perfect. And what I want to do is I plan on encrusting that stuff with gems. So I will customize and say, hey, armor stands, cabinets, not coffins. Well, maybe some coffins too, but yeah, we'll do armor stands, cabinets, statues. Well, we'll need tables and chairs. Also, weapon racks, that's another one, and chests. Maybe coffers. Where's our chests? Boxes, bins, beds, thrones, tables. Why are the chests not showing up here? Interesting. Maybe I can't get the chests made up. Because it should show up under coffers, or it should show up under chests, and I don't see that. Maybe I'm blind, but interesting. Maybe it's other large tools. It's not that. Huh. I guess your chest just won't be filled up with other things. Bins, boxes, bags, and those up. And we need granite added to here. Good. We'll get all that stuff encrusted also. Encrust furniture with cut gems, and we'll select some other certain ones. Got turquoises already. Blue, clear tourmalines, red tourmalines, we'll call that. Perfect. And we're cutting some more anyways. Looks like clay statues are also porcelain ones. Good. Some porcelain statues. Oh, cows. These guys are off seizing more lands. You should be. Where's our messenger? Is our messenger still here? Alright, let's maybe go to our missions. Yeah, you should be doing that. Alright, why isn't our messenger going. Let's see if we can follow him. Her. So you have a cave dragon, war cave dragon. Hopefully me giving a war cave dragon won't mess up their AI. You don't need to be making more rope reed loincloths. You should be doing other things. Alright. Well, I will probably end the episode there. This has been a very big, very well-filled episode, I would say. And we'll hopefully capture some more places. We'll hopefully get our ironbacks back at some point. Not sure why our messenger is not going out to do that. You're sleeping now. But next episode, oh, it looks like we have conquered more and incorporated that into our holdings. Good. And we'll actually get another messenger added to the squad of people. Messengers. I don't need to send out. Let's see. Who doesn't have a skill? Labor. These three are probably the King's Guard. Woodcraft. No, you're part of a military. Maybe if I come over here and select this, select that, and see who isn't part of a squad. Scholars, more scholars, metalsmith, leather worker, Shem Regos or Thab. We'll do Thab Itan Lular. Thab Itan Lular. You can be our new messenger. So, fortunately, we can't designate by name or anything like that. But we should be able to find him somewhere around here. I'll see if I can go by it. So, Thab. Where are you, buddy? Thab Itan Luthar. You are now a messenger. Perfect. And you are going to come down here and you're going to make a request of our other place down here. Yes. We're going to send you to go retrieve all of our military dwarves, please, and thank you. Not as many as I thought. Maybe Thop Hall Roots, that's his name. Back to squads, and we'll take a look at the report, and I will end the episode from there. They get down there. Attackers had a strong positional advantage. That's good. Goblin struck down. Another goblin struck down. Another one struck down. We've taken over, and that last goblin has been hacked to pieces. Good. Alright. With that, I'll end the episode there. Very exciting. We're getting to that tip point. Once we fully capture everything that is part of this goblin tribe, we will might leave them their fortress, or I might leave them like a small goblin hamlet right here. Conquer everything else, just so that they have that potential of still attacking us. If I start a kingdom down here, oh, there's goblin pits down there. I don't know if I want to fully eradicate them or not. It might be a good idea, but that will be the end of the episode. I'll leave that up to you guys. If you want me to totally eradicate them, leave that in the comment section. If you want me to hold off and not, and leave them one small little place, leave that also in the comment section. But hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Adios, y'all.